Trash and trouble. A new pilot program is meant to keep those issues out of neighborhoods near the St. Mary's Strip.
Yeah, we're 3 hours in San Antonio. The police department put up barricades to keep those streets clear of, the usual line of cars. It's part of an ongoing study that could lead to a more permanent solution in that area. The night team's John Paul Barajas is live for us on the St. Mary's Strip. So, John Paul, I said before, we're 3 hours into this. What are we seeing so far?
Tim, Stephanie, I heard y'all talking about it earlier. Fiesting. Everybody's having a good time, but the St. Mary's Strip is slow. Business isn't moving too fast right now. But we have run into some people who did not know the barricades were going up until they actually used this side street to park on a lot and were upset that they had to park farther than they would have liked. Now, other people who did know that this was going to be happening had lots of mixed reviews about those barricades and that closed to through traffic sign being up and being the solution. Minutes before 7 p.m., San Antonio police officers started setting up barricades on side streets all along the St. Mary's Strip. The hope to detour bar goers from parking in those neighborhoods. There's more than a dozen barricades and several police officers on scene, which is frustrating for some.
It's a little drastic, man. Like, you know where you're living. Like, you don't go to a vegan restaurant and ask for a steak.
Stephen Story lives in the area. Some of his neighbors don't share his viewpoint, saying they're happy something is being done. The president of the Tobin Hills Community Association, Parker Dixon, explained, people coming out to have a good time have a blatant disregard for their homes.
Drunken behavior is as if we don't exist. They use our lawns to go to the bathroom, they vomit, they sit and drink in front of our properties in their cars, and then they just leave their trash.
This is day one of the pilot program that residents and authorities agreed on. Dixon adding this is just a test and part of a parking study to observe where people will park with roads closed. Some question if police were going to be checking IDs at the barricades, but tonight that only appears to be happening at local bars. Still, people are bothered by the parking inconvenience.
Because then they have to walk farther, and then, dude, that's how stuff happens, Like, they have to walk, a couple blocks down, or they got to walk way over there, dude. I mean, that's how stuff happens.
Which, for those upset by the decision, Police Chief William McManus had a stern response.
Take an Uber. You're going down there drinking, take an Uber. Kill two birds with one stone. Restore the peace and tranquility of the neighborhoods and keep people who've been drinking off the roads.
People here tell us they don't expect a large crowd till about midnight or through the weekend. And that's when the true test will be if these barriers are enough. We are having to see a little bit more of a crowd here. But these barriers will be picked up at 2 a.m. and then put back out Friday at 7 p.m. And that will be the routine throughout the weekend. And as you see, some people here still might not know that these barricades are up, stopping parking from being here. So this is the first day of the pilot program. So lots of studying to see if this is going to work. We'll make sure to keep an eye on it and bring you guys the latest. On the St. Mary's Strip, John Paul Barajas, KSAT 12 News.